Hannah decides to get up and start clearing the plates. Better to keep moving. "Leave it, sweetie," says her father as he draws a big hand through his still thick, snow-white hair. "Bruce and I will get it. You and Liza did all the work." Sophia tugs at her sky-blue cashmere wrap with ringed fingers. The color matches her eyes. "I supervised," chimes in her mom, still light. Hannah's mother hadn't really wanted to host Christmas, mentioned multiple times in different subtle ways how much work it would be. So Hannah and her sister-in-law Liza did all the shopping, all the early prep work, and all the cooking today to make it easier on Sophia. Now, the meal a success, her mother wants some of the credit. "We couldn't have done it without you, Mom." Hannah always knows what to say. She's an expert on navigating this terrain. She earns an adoring smile from her mom. Blue eyes, slightly bloodshot, glistening. "Your recipes, Mrs. M," says Liza. Actually, they'd used recipes from Dad's side of the family. There was an old bound notebook full of handwritten recipes for everything from lasagna to tripe, from white clam sauce to eggplant parmesan, from mashed potatoes to the perfect roasted turkey to standing rib roast. Recipes Dad said were collected from his Italian mother and his aunts. Recipes from the old country and the new, expanded over time, splattered with decades-old stains, pages torn and creased, all of it tied together with a rubber band. It was a long-held family aspiration to enter everything into a document and create a self-published book. But this has never happened. Everyone always too busy, and the project forgotten until the holidays rolled around, then forgotten again in the new year. "That book," says Liza, still trying. "It's a treasure." Hannah glances at her dad, who is relaxed at the head of the table, wearing his usual patient half-smile, hands folded on his belly. Mom gives Liza a non-committal hum. Liza clears her throat, casts a glance at Hannah. Her sister-in-law can't win. She should know that. Liza hasn't been asked to call Hannah's mother Mom, or even to use her first name. Liza has been married to Hannah's brother Mako for a year, and has still not been welcomed by Sophia. Not really. It's all very cordial, though, polite, until it isn't. Why Sophia is like this, Hannah has no idea. Liza is lovely and kind, a good wife, a dutiful daughter-in-law. Hannah and her mother haven't discussed it. Hannah's husband Bruce puts a comforting hand on her thigh. She glances over at him. His dark eyes, strong jaw, that smile. It calms her. He calms her. Together they peer at the video monitor on the table between them. Their 9-month-old daughter, Gigi, sleeps peacefully, a cherub floating on a pink cloud. "She's a good sleeper," says Hannah's mom, leaning in for a look as she gets up to pour herself another glass of wine. Hannah glances at her dad again, who still wears that pleased but somewhat blank expression. He's a large man, standing over 6 feet tall. "I have big bones," he likes to say. His doctor wants him to lose 20 pounds. That's probably not going to happen. Bruce calls Hannah's father the space cadet, which always annoys Hannah more than it should. He's not all there, like he checks out. It's true, even though Hannah doesn't want it to be. Her dad is loving, present for her, always has been. But he does sort of blank out and drift away when things get hot. Even when they don't, he's in his own world a lot of the time, on long walks or zoned out in front of whatever game, the computer. But you know, Bruce is quick to add, "If I were married to your mom, I'd check out too." Mako, Hannah's older brother, left the table after he'd finished eating, and has noisily fallen asleep on the plush sectional beside the towering Christmas tree, visible in the huge open-plan space. An explosive snore draws all their eyes. Hannah laughs. She's always been close with her brother, closer than most siblings. They're friends.